I'm from Danteh. I play for the San Francisco Shock. I play flex DPS, so a lot of different heroes. Yeah, that's generally about me.
Now.
Huge grab.
Chris is behind you.
I do Q.
Fat res. Grab.
Oh my god. I'm nasty! I'm nasty!
I used to play games like on the PS1 or PS2, whatever. My dad had. I think it was PS1. I played a little bit because I was like really young, so I didn't play. Like I don't remember it at all. But PS2, I started to play. I remember playing games like Ratchet and Clank, Kingdom Hearts, Need for Speed, just a bunch of like games that like older players might know or have played. I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. It sucks though because it comes out after next season or after the start of next season, I think, or like I'm assuming it'll start by January. So that kind of sucks because I wanted to stream it, but I'm gonna probably be busy with the season. I made that jump in like freshman year. I started playing Minecraft. So yeah, that was my first PC game, and then after that I started playing Overwatch, and yeah, I became a pro in Overwatch. At first, like I made the account to like subscribe to people and stuff, but then, like sophomore year, like towards the end of it, I started uploading because, yeah, I started to get good at the game, and like that's kind of why people watch me because I was good, and yeah, I just started uploading towards the end of sophomore year, and my channel ended up getting big. I was just like really well known in the community, just for being good, really. Like I'm not really entertaining. Just was good at what I did. Yeah, I enlisted most of them because people were like really annoying. So yeah, I just kept up the ones I like, and those are my three favorite. Yeah, that's mostly all I played. I played like the different types. Like there's soup, potion PvP, and then there's like UHC, which is like golden apples and stuff. I played most of the different kinds, so maybe that's like another reason why I blew up because like I played a little bit in every single community, so like generally people knew me from every single community, so that helped my growth a lot. I like to think of it as like when I say communities, like there's like the potion PvP community, like there's like a group of potion servers that everyone plays, and then soup PvP, there's a group of soup PvP servers that people play, and then like SG, there's a group of SG, and then like UHC, there's a group of UHC. So I kind of like just played a little bit of everything because I found it boring if I just played the same thing over and over. So okay, so when I first started playing, I'd play with my high school friends, but then they stopped playing, and I don't know, I just kept on playing because I thought it was really fun. So then I got more online friends, and then eventually like I just had so many friends because I played with everyone. Like I played in different communities, and then yeah, I try to like be friends with people, not enemies. So I kept a lot of friends. Yeah, they just weren't paying us, so I avoided the contract and we just left because there's no point in like affiliating ourselves with them. Like they were getting more out of us than we were getting out of them, so yeah, we're just like not cool. Then we left. Okay, so I wasn't on the team for that long. They were like the core people that were on there for longer, like XCC, Jolson, Pizza, but basically the same thing would happen every month. I was only on it for a few months, but they would like keep on saying that, oh yeah, we'll pay you in a few days, and then that just like ended up being like a month and a half late, and eventually it was just 2 months late, and then we could void the contract. So yeah, it was like the same team except that's when we left denial because yeah, we were able to leave, and yeah, we just rebranded to that. We like, since we weren't really getting paid, it kind of just felt the same, except it felt more free because we weren't playing under anyone, and it just felt like it felt better being away from them, just because anyone could pick us up. We weren't playing under denial. We didn't have to worry about anything like that. And Overwatch League was coming soon, so we didn't have to worry about buyouts or anything. Yeah, that was I was already signed with Shock, but it wasn't announced at that time because like the whole roster wasn't figured out. So I think someone else was already signed. I think Custom might have been signed already to Fuel. But yeah, we were just like deciding to come back one last time because a lot of old teams were coming back just to play for fun. It was like a really good charity tournament, and yeah, we decided to play in that. It's really fun. I think two big things were towards the end of Arc 6 or Denial, we started doing really well in tournaments. We just got really good. And then on top of that, me and XCC, we would do every day, and yeah, we would just grind. My stream got really big in the summer. It's died down a bit since then, but I would be like constantly top 10, always playing, and then that helped as well. So my team did well, and I was playing really well in ranked, so both of them helped me get tryouts. Well, the way Overwatch works is it like places you around the same SR as last season. So if you finish top 10 last season, then you'll be like top 10, and then like maybe you'll lose it and you'll climb. So it's not really a hard grind. It's just more of like winning a lot, which can be hard. It just depends on the games you get. In season 2, I think that's my first season I got top 10. So yeah, I got up there pretty early, and then went up and down and climbed, lost SR. But yeah, just kept on grinding. When I was on Denial, I only played off tank. I played D.Va and Zarya. And then towards the end of that, in like May, we picked up Space, who is now playing for Valiant, and he played off tank, and then I moved to DPS because I started playing DPS and ladder. Yeah, I'm assuming they'll make the BlizzCon because our group stages are really easy and our team's pretty good. So yeah, we'll make it there for sure, but they might change the roster for BlizzCon. I don't know what the coaches are thinking or like what they want to do exactly. So there's always a chance they put me in, but there's always a chance they keep the main roster that they're doing right now. It just depends on what the meta's looking like. Before they had to do the 7-man roster lock, the meta was kind of bad for me. But then I guess they decided to put me on the roster because maybe the meta will shift. And the meta changed a lot recently because like there's a lot of Sombra being played, but they already submitted the roster, so I'm not in it, which kind of sucks because Sombra is like literally my best hero, and I'm one of the best Sombras. Just kind of unfortunate. I'm not too sure. Like we might do internal scrims if they can't get scrims. Like the other 6 people that aren't, or like the other 5 people that aren't on the starting roster, we might help them out with like internal scrims. But right now we haven't really done anything. I haven't played her that much because I want to practice my other heroes that aren't that good. But I think it's a different style for sure. A lot more scouting for information. But I like it so far. At first I didn't like it that much, but I'm starting to like it more. It was really awesome. The finals were insane. Like everyone there was awesome. The finals itself were just really fun to watch. Like so many people. A lot of fans and stuff, so I thought that was really fun. But I don't really like New York that much because I'm just not really a city person. Like where I'm from is like really rural, and yeah, I just don't like cities that much. Yeah, it's just like too many people for me, and then everyone like honks their horns. That's one thing about New York that I don't like because when I'm walking down the sidewalk, I'm like, oh my gosh, stop, because I hear a honked horn right next to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna die. After our games, sometimes there'd be like, it was kind of weird. Sometimes there wouldn't be many fans that would watch us, and then sometimes there'd just be a lot, and like we'd hang out after the match, we'd hang out outside and we'd say hi to them and stuff. So that was always fun. I enjoy like meeting fans and stuff. Always makes me smile and stuff. Even if we lose, it's like, that feels good, man. I don't know. I think it just cheers me up more, like after games and stuff. Like say we like lost and I'm like really upset, then like at least I can be happy saying hi to people. Just with like scrim time and stage time, I got more confident on the heroes I played, and then eventually I just felt confident on most of the heroes that I needed to play. After the only times I really had problems was like our first couple of games because it was just like it wasn't like a confidence thing. It was more of I couldn't focus on stage because like I would just get distracted by the crowd and stuff, and it was like really hard to just get into the game. But I ended up getting the hang of it. You can't really hear them while you're playing, more like in between rounds and stuff. But You can like whenever someone does something, like say a Widow gets like 2 kills or something, you'll hear the crowd like start cheering and stuff, and like I guess that would distract me initially, but not anymore really. I think I've progressed a lot. Before I really only felt comfortable on Tracer, and that's all I really enjoyed. I mean, not enjoyed, but that's all I like felt good about playing. But now I feel like I can play a lot more heroes at a Overwatch League level, which makes me happy because it just makes me feel more flexible, and then I can bring out heroes that the team needs. If I'm like initially learning a hero, what I like to do, I just like to watch good players. Like say I'm looking for a good Pharah, I'd watch Hydration or EQO or whoever I think is really good at Pharah, and then just watch them a bunch and then play, just watch some more and play and just keep on doing that until I feel comfortable in the hero. I think we like stage 4, we kind of came to the conclusion that we wouldn't make playoffs because it was like impossible at that point. But we knew that like it was because we had a really bad stage 1 and 2. I think we went 3 and 7 in both stages. That definitely like there's a lot of things to blame. It's not really anyone's fault in particular. Just a lot of things weren't going well for us. But stage 3 and 4, we really showed like how much better of a team we could be. We went 6 and 4 in stage 3 and 5 and 5 in stage 4, and I feel like we just improved so much as a team because our stage 1 and 2, I feel like when we lost, it was like really bad. Like we just get absolutely smoked. But then like stage 3 and 4, when we lost, it was like neck and neck. And then when we would win in stage 3 and 4, it would just be like a breeze. But like our wins in stage 1 and 2, it was like we barely would win. I think both of them were really big. Players and coaches. They both contributed a lot to our roster. I think the biggest thing was when Junkbuck first came to the team in like really late stage 2, like last match of stage 2 or something. He came, and then stage 3, we instantly looked like a different team. That's when we also got Super, Sinatra, Architect, and then yeah, we had a really good stage 3. Then stage 4, we got Choi and Krusty, and then we were also really strong in stage 3. I mean stage 4. My bad. No, I'll probably. It depends like how long my career is and like what I'm doing after. But maybe I'll go back to like community college and just put in 2 years. But we'll have to see what's going on. Yeah, at first, during the summer, my dad would tell me like I have to sign up for classes and stuff for community college. Like he would tell me all the time, but then I would be like, yeah, I'll do it soon. I'll do it soon. And then my stream was like really big at the time, so he wasn't like that upset with me, like for putting it off. And then eventually I knew I was gonna be on like Overwatch League, like August came tryouts. Like basically it came to a point where I told my mom I was just gonna take a break. I was gonna take a semester off because like my stream was doing really well and Overwatch League stuff. Then yeah, in August I got into Shock, and yeah, then my dad was really cool with me not going to college. Yeah, the Overwatch League. It's like really good structure. A lot of money. Housing paid for, food paid for. It's like everything's basically just so good for me. So it'd be like dumb not to take it. Not really. I don't have anyone to relate to, but I think it's been really fun. I've learned a lot. I think like one of the biggest things is to make sure you're learning from mistakes and stuff. And like obviously I'm young, so I get to learn a lot from mistakes. And yeah, I've been focusing on that a lot. Yeah, and just like figuring out stuff, like daily stuff, like I don't know, like just like life stuff. Because I'm living like I was living on my own, and like so was Super for the first time, and then IDDQD, he kind of just like did his own thing a lot, so it was just me and Super trying to figure out things, and yeah, I think we learned a lot through this last year, like in game and like out of game. Yeah. Yeah, like scheduling yourself and like all that stuff, like showing up on time to stuff, getting places since it's like LA and we don't have cars, so we have to Uber like everywhere. But yeah, it was just a lot of figuring out how to do stuff. I would say learning how to like manage my time and like I was already okay at it, but I think I got a lot better with it because I was just on like a good schedule towards like after the season started. I was just on a good schedule. I like get enough sleep every day. I don't think my eating schedule was that good, but like my diet, that was no bueno. But definitely learned from my mistakes. I'm gonna try to not eat like crap when I'm back in LA because it's a lot. It's really nice having my mom be able to cook me stuff, but I don't know how I'll cook stuff because I'm not that good at cooking. For YouTube, I would upload like every 2 or 3 days on my Danteh channel. It depends. Like in the beginning, it was once every 3 days, so it wasn't like that tight of a schedule or hard. And then it was every 2 days when it started getting bigger, because yeah, it just started getting bigger. So I tried to upload more. It was really easy for me to like keep up that, because I think when you're enjoying yourself and doing things you like, it's really easy to do them. I don't know. I just thought it was really fun because how it started, like when my channel started to get really big, I would just post 1v1s with other people, and I thought it was really fun 1v1ing people and then like uploading it because like a lot of people wanted to see them and stuff. So yeah, you just post it and then people like it. No, most of the time I would upload one win and one loss because I didn't want to like be that guy that beats someone once and then uploads it, because I know a lot of people would do that to me. Like I'd verse someone like 10 times and they beat me once and then they'd upload it. So I would try to I'd try to be cool about it. It was probably like 200 something, 250, 200. Because I had like one thing, UHC highlights. I don't know if you're aware what those are, but it's basically just a highlight of this game mode. And I had like, that was the main content on my channel. In the beginning, I started with 1v1s and stuff. I would upload like that. I probably had like 50 of those videos and then like different kinds. And then after that, I started this UHC series. It's like UHC highlights. And I had like 100 plus of those. And then just random videos. So probably like 200 to 250. No, I didn't make much money off YouTube because I always used copyright music. And you can't monetize that because like I feel like there's no good non-copyright music. Like at least for my taste, I didn't really like any of the non-copyright music. So I would just use copyright music in it, and I could never monetize. So I wasn't making that much money from YouTube to begin with. But Twitch, I made decent money from that. Yeah, I could have stuck with it for money, but I don't think that was really like, I don't know. I don't really like doing, like, I wasn't enjoying it. I like literally just loved Overwatch so much, so I just moved on to that. Yeah, I did all the editing myself. I would just like look up videos and stuff, and I started really simple, and then like every once in a while I'd want to learn something, so I just look it up. But it was really simple to begin with. Yeah, I think YouTube's really simple because like you see it and then it like sticks. Like that's just how my memory works. Like if I see it, then I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's really simple. But like when I have to like look up like an article trying to explain it, then I'm like, wait, where's that? Where's that tool? I don't know what. So it's just way easier to look at the video and then just remember. So yeah. I wouldn't say like what I did was too difficult because most of my videos were pretty simple. I like to keep my videos simple. I'd normally just put music over my video and then just like have very little editing. Not like little, but like I like to keep it simple. I don't really like overdoing things. It was before I started playing Overwatch. I had like 20k, 30k followers on my Twitch before I started playing Overwatch. So yeah, probably around 2016. It was like March, I think. March 2016 or something. And then I streamed. I didn't get that many viewers at first, but then all of a sudden my Twitch blew up too, because like my YouTube was big and people knew me. And then my Twitch blew up, and then after senior year started, I had to like stop streaming because I had soccer every day. So I didn't really play Minecraft. And then since I had soccer every day, I kind of just like stopped playing stuff in general. And after the soccer season, I got really into Overwatch. Like the summertime, I was already playing Overwatch. Like I was pretty into it. Like that's when I lost my interest in Minecraft. Like I played Minecraft a little bit, but I played Overwatch for maybe like 70%. So that's how that kind of went. And like when I was playing Minecraft, I was like, yeah, I just want to play Overwatch. But yeah, I didn't have that many friends that played Overwatch, so I didn't want to like solo queue because I don't know, I just didn't like doing that at first. Eventually, after that summertime, I just slowly stopped playing Minecraft. I stopped playing games in general during the soccer season because there's just not enough time. And then after that, I got really into Overwatch, and I just didn't have interest in Minecraft. No. For the PvP community, nobody really played past 1.7. There's like only 1.7, and like, yeah. Not many 1.8 servers, but there are a few. But 1.7 was like the dominant version for PvP. Yeah, I was just streaming on PvP. And then it was like kind of multi-purpose. I would just stream the UHCs and stuff. And then I would upload them after. I would upload the highlights after, because, yeah, it's like 2 in 1. And there was no reason not to stream if I was recording, because, like, why not just do both? So I started doing that. I think it was mainly from March to that summer. Oh, they liked it. It was basically like the same, because the highlights, like, they were only like 1 song long, maybe 2 songs. So basically, I'd scrunch a whole entire game inside of like 3 minutes or 4 minutes, and I think it was really, like, I don't know, a lot of people liked it. I didn't really think I could make a living when I got big in Minecraft. I thought I was like, because like I'm like a really like realistic person. I would like notice all these other big channels, like the ones that have like millions of subscribers. I'm like, and then they just like lose subs every day and like lose views. And I was like, yeah, that's eventually gonna happen to mine. So I don't want to get like too like attached to this, and want to like really make a career out of YouTube, because I think it's really risky, because I think like every single channel has like a curve to it. Like you peak eventually and then it goes down from there. And I just think it's kind of like depressing when you're like trying hard on YouTube and stuff and then you lose viewers. So I didn't want to try to make a living out of that. So as soon as I like wasn't enjoying Minecraft, I kind of just like stopped uploading and moved on to Overwatch. Oh yeah, I think Twitch definitely, like, in terms of like money, I think you can make a lot more. And I like, just for me, I think people are different, but I think Twitch like fits me more than YouTube. At least now it does. I think YouTube was really fun though when I enjoyed it, like, or enjoyed Minecraft more. I don't know. Twitch is just better for like Overwatch in my opinion. At least the way I play. Like as a competitive player, like a pro player, someone that always wants to be competitive, Twitch is like the way to go. But maybe for someone that wants to be like an entertainer, then YouTube is better. But I've always found myself competitive, so I think Twitch is the way for me. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's a problem. I would say it's just kind of the way it goes. Like when you're a pro player, your stuff, before I was a pro, that's when my Twitch got really big. I got like one of the months I literally had 20, like I had like 25,000 followers in a month. So a lot of viewers, like, because I would do it like CC at the time. Like we would do it every single day, and I was always top 10. So me and him, that's when he blew up as well, and like I kind of blew up, not as big as him nearly, but my stuff got really big at the same time. But then Overwatch League came, and I had to stop streaming because we had like practice and stuff, and then I had to move out, and it was just really weird with my schedule, so I couldn't stream as much. And then eventually, I wouldn't get like the same kind of viewers. Like before, I would just get all these new viewers that like came on Twitch to watch some Overwatch. But now I kind of get like the same viewers every people. Like I get like my fans, like rather than just people that come on Twitch to watch Overwatch. So obviously I don't get like as much money from Twitch or as many viewers, but I'm like okay with it because I'm a pro player and Twitch isn't like my main focus right now. And like I can't be as consistent as I want because like being a pro player, I have like other things I have to do. I have to like kind of pick and choose like what I want to do. And yeah, I think Twitch can just stay really consistent. But if you stay consistent, then you can be good. Like the first month and a half of being home, I took like a break in Overwatch, or break from Overwatch in general. I would just hang out with my friends every day, do other stuff. But now I'm starting to get back into Overwatch. I've been grinding like really hard because I want to get really good. I want to be like one of the best, but I can't stream really from here because my computer's like my home setup's just not that good. So I'm gonna stream a lot when I get back into LA though. I'm gonna grind that out, and yeah, that should be fun. Okay. I don't like. I've streamed probably like only like 3 to 5 times in the last month or 2 months. So I'm pretty low at subs right now because like when you just don't stream, you just don't get subs or bits. You're not streaming. So I don't really know how to answer the question because I haven't been consistently streaming in so long. But yeah, hopefully I can consistently stream next month. Yeah. It's kind of hard though because when you're like when you're not consistently streaming, like the viewers kind of like trickle out. Like maybe like they'll go to someone that consistently streams every day. They'll be like, "Oh, XCC, he streams every day. I'm just gonna watch him." And then when like they just start watching him more and more, and then they like him more. And then if you're streaming at the same time, then they'll be like, "Oh, I'll just watch XCC," because like they just like him more. Because like I haven't streamed in so long, so people like they kind of like forget about you. But then when you get back into the grind, start streaming every day, like I think my viewer count would be low for like the first month, but then like after a month of consistently streaming, it'll start to go back up again. I don't think my streaming schedule will be that consistent again. I don't think I'll really have that consistent of a schedule until I'm done being a pro or next off season maybe. This off season, I just wanted to take a big break from everything, so yeah. Guess time will just have to tell me. Okay. It sounds kind of weird, but getting enough sleep is like really big for me because I just can't play the game well, and I just get like annoyed in general when I don't get enough sleep. So I try to focus on always getting enough sleep, and that kind of fits in with my scheduling and stuff to make sure like I've done everything I want to do before I go to sleep. And like that's another reason why I can't stream because I'm not really a person that will give up sleep to do other things. Like I need my sleep, or else I just won't play well, or I'll be like really annoyed. I think it's in a really good spot because the finals, it was on ESPN, Disney XD, had like, it was like super filled in the arena itself, and then on top of that, it was on Twitch, like the China streams, like there were a lot of different viewers, like from all like ages and stuff, I'm assuming, because if it's on ESPN, then there's probably like a lot of different people watching it. If it's on Disney XD, there's probably like a lot of younger people watching it. I think it's like at a really healthy spot in terms of viewers and growth. I think it's kind of hard because it's like introducing a new thing. So like you saw a lot of like tweets on ESPN, like just a bunch of angry people that are like, "Why are video games on this?" But like I guess it's kind of something that like people will eventually adapt to. And then like you gotta remember that even though it was like lower viewers, you have to remember that a lot of new people were probably brought into the game or like brought into the concept of esports. Obviously there's gonna be like some angry people, and like people probably just didn't watch it because like they're like, wait, why would I watch video games? But in general, there's gonna be more people that were brought in from that, and like other platforms that it was on. I think it'll be like the broadcast and stuff will be easier to understand because it's going to like a more general audience. Like I don't know if you watched the playoff matches, but as soon as it was on Disney XD, they made like a 30-second segment before every single match, like explaining how the map works. Like this is payload. You have to push the payload to the end of the map. Yada yada. They just talk about what the game mode is for the newer viewers that didn't really understand it. That way they can understand it and maybe like the game. I feel like it'd be like really hard to understand. Like it's like just randomly seeing League on TV. Like I wouldn't understand it, and I play video games, so yeah, it's definitely good that they added that because there's going to be people that don't really play video games that much and see it and will be really confused if there's nothing to explain it. I feel like the expansion teams aren't going to be, if that's what you're referencing, I'm not sure they'll be that good because I feel like the practice you get in Overwatch League is just like so much like better than contenders. So all the Overwatch League players are improving so much and getting so much better when contenders players are only getting Like they're still getting better, but not as good as like maybe Overwatch League players are getting. The practice you get in Overwatch League is just constantly like match, go, 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 go. Like there's just so much that like you just learn a lot more in Overwatch League. I think if what you mean is like the contenders teams, like say they verse each other, they could get into bad habits because like Overwatch League teams like NYXL, like the best, like best of the best, will punish you really hard for some of those bad habits and mistakes. But I don't think you can really grow bad habits unless like, I don't know. I think it's kind of hard to grow bad habits as like a pro player. Like you just have so much experience. I would say try to be really good at whatever you're trying to do. If you're like trying to be an entertainer, try to be good at that. If you're trying to like just be really good, be a pro player, try to grind. It might be hard, but basically the only way you'll blow up is by being good at what you do. So it can be different things. If you being good at the game, it could be entertaining, be I don't know what else, but I feel like you just have to be good at what you do. I think just like being able to say that I've done all this stuff, it's like it really feels good, man. Yeah, it's like a lot more different, a lot different than like what everyone else is doing my age. Like all my high school friends, they're like all going to college and stuff, and then I'm just doing something else. They think it's really awesome. I talked to a lot of them since I'm back home, and yeah, they're like, "You're so lucky." I'm like, "Yeah, it's really fun." I don't really know. There were some really bad games I had in Overwatch League. Just didn't play well. So maybe those. Yeah, probably one of the games I played really bad in. I remember playing really bad against Dallas in stage 1. Like I just kept on dying. I don't know why. It's just like I was not focused that day. Just played bad. Super. He's like one of my roommates. Like we're just really, really chill. Moxie's one of my really good friends. He like hangs out with XCC, duos with them all the time, streams. Space, he's a really good friend of mine. And those are probably my closest friends that I talk to regularly. Sleepy, teammate, he's really good friends. Architect, one of my teammates, really good friends. Peripheral, it's definitely the new Logitech mouse that they're coming out with soon. They sent us like we've been like working on it with them for a while now. It's like I can't talk about the mouse too much, but it's coming out really soon, and yeah, maybe it'll be out by the time, I don't know when you're uploading this, but yeah, new mouse coming out really soon. It's like insane. I'm super hyped for it to be public because yeah, it's been a secret for a while. Prototype, yes, a prototype. They've been sending us prototypes. We've gone through a few of them, just different prototypes, and like we give them feedback, and yeah, the mouse is really awesome, and it's like on one of its last stages, so hopefully it releases soon.